Banner Knowledge Bowling Steve here with the next episode for the mental game checklist. But before we get started, please consider subscribing, hit that bell icon, like, share, comment, and get all your friends on the channel too. That way we can grow the channel and spread the knowledge. All right, let's get started. And what I want to start off with this episode is talking about those do statements. I feel like you have to have clear intentions. What are you going to do? So this is a theme that I've had over the last couple of episodes, but I really want to get down into it a little bit more granular. Before I get up onto the lane, I try to have the plan of what I'm going to do on that particular shot. I'm not looking backwards, I'm not looking forwards. I'm only looking on what am I about to do. So typically I'll have a target line. And to play that target line, I have to put my feet on a certain part of the lane because I know that I'm going to walk a certain way. I'm going to think about the release that I'm going to have. Is my release going to be a little more up the back? Is my release going to be a little bit more around the side of the ball? I think about the energy level that I want to go at. So how fast will my feet go? How fast will my release be? How much or how little loft will I have on the ball? So I want to figure all of that out before I step up onto the lane. Because when I get up onto the lane, I want to think about one thing. I want to think about one swing thought, something that I am going to do. And that one thing focuses me down and helps me execute the goal of the shot. So, when we talk about that, if we're trying to figure that stuff out while we're standing there holding the ball, and sometimes maybe as we're walking up, inevitably our mind's going to get in the way and we're not going to execute a shot that's athletic and powerful. It's probably going to come across kind of pointy and careful. And when we're bowling, again, it's about knocking heavy sticks down far away. We want to have a nice athletic approach. We don't want any kind of decel or any kind of slowdown. We want to have full intention down our target line. So what is that target line and what are we going to do? And when you talk to yourself in that mental game, always talk to yourself about what you will be doing. Never put a negative in there like don't rush or don't be nervous or whatever. We talked about your mind doesn't hear the negative, it hears what you're going to do. So what I like to do is I like to figure those things out. This is my target line. This is the energy level that I'm going to have. If, for example, I'm getting nervous and I feel like I'm squeezing the ball and it's affecting how fast my hand comes out of it and how clean my release is, I might try to rate that on a scale of 1 to 10. If that grip is getting closer to a 7 or an 8 because I'm nervous, I might say to myself before I get up on that approach, man, you know what? My grip's at an 8 and I want my grip to be at a 4. And my target line is going to be, board 13, and I'm going to have 3 angles at it, and I'm going to go right down that target line. And when I have all that in the computer, it's all in my mind. When I get up on that lane, I'm going to make sure my foot is on the right board to start, and I might say 4, because that's what I want my grip pressure to be. It's my one swing thought. And then I'll go down that target line, and I'm all in. When I do that shot, I want to do it all in. I don't want it to be an anyway shot. I don't want it to be a shot that I'm not fully committed. Because if it didn't work, I want to know on the first shot. I want to know, oh, you know what? I fully committed to that change and the ball picked up too soon and hooked too much. Now I know the lane is different. Now maybe I need to move my target line. But I want to have clear intentions. I want to have all the do statements, and I want them in that computer before I get up on that approach. Give yourself one good swing thought. Give yourself that thought of this is what I'm going to do, and then go up and execute the shot. Don't stand there with extra time to let other things come in. Commit to it, take your deep breath, whatever your pre-shot routine is, and then go. Enjoy, play the game, play the sport, and then observe what happens, and then we'll go back into the set tee area, and then we'll say, okay, this is what happened, and this is what I'm going to do on the next shot. So I hope this helped. You have comments or questions, please put them below and we'll chat about it. Thanks a lot.